top 4 pretty easily, but I'm going to have to consult the stats a little bit. Like, literally, my average game with it is just actually terrible. Might just be Pan's Shadow to get a little bit of an economy discount. Like, I don't think it's Avella, and I don't think it's Pup. I'm thinking it's Pan's Shadow over Pup, though. I really don't like Pup the Magic Dragon. I just don't think it's very strong. We'll take Pan's Shadow. Not ideal, though. Wow, somebody just didn't take Trophy Hunter. Or somebody took Trophy Hunter and not. It's BBD again. Great. I guess we could 4 Glory now. We do have a chance of winning. This is an okay start as well, because we have the Mim. But we'll go ahead and take Pan's Shadow. Wow, we got an extra Black Cat out of it. Holy shit, that's a good fucking... It's a good fucking round. We really want to buy something rather than rolling again. It's probably just the Baby Dragon here. This is a really good start. I'm pleased with this. I don't know what direction we're going to go with the Pan's Shadow. Obviously, our hero power gets worse and worse the later the game goes. That being said, there are a lot of things that you can do with Pan's Shadow. We can go... It sort of depends on our treasures. Oh, that's really rough. We win anyway, but man, that's like ugly. The Baby Dragon really fucked on us there. We could take this Black Cat. I don't really think that I want it unless this turns also into a Black Cat. Okay, so that turned into a Black Cat, so we will take the other one here. Which is fine. I don't love that, but it's okay. I kind of want to skip this even, or maybe pick up the monster manual. There are a lot of evil monsters. So if we're going to do that, I don't hate the monster manual. Ring of Meteors doesn't make any sense here. I don't really think skip makes a ton of sense, so let's just take the monster manual. We'll do this, and then we'll roll. I'm going to probably lock for these. I know that it really doesn't work with our treasure, but it should make us strong enough that we can... It should make us strong enough that we can actually play the 4 Glory and then get additional units, which I think is really important. We are against Trophy Hunter, but Trophy Hunter really isn't quite in a spot to contest this yet. So I think we buy these. We're going to cast 4 Glory and then roll. And we're in a decently strong position here. I like the Baby Dragon. It is pretty good against Trophy Hunter typically. And I'm trying to decide how we do this. I mean, if we get Earthquaked here, it's really terrible. But there's not a ton that we can do about it. We could put the Baby Dragon in the back, but I'm not sure that that matters too much. We're going to need to get rid of these anyway. We'll have to see what Trophy Hunter's got going for it. I'm a bit scared, honestly. The last time that we fought BBD and he destroyed us, he was Trophy Hunter, so we're not in a great spot if we're fighting him here. We may not commit to evil, but this is a pretty good Evil Queen board if we find one. Though a little bit weak, perhaps, to certain things. Well, they did find a mummy, but didn't get the slay, so we're going to get to put some damage on Trophy Hunter here. It looks like 1 short of maximum, basically. So putting 8 damage on here is actually nice this round. I don't love the Spellweaver in this spot. It's fine, but it's not... Unless we go into books, the Spellweaver really doesn't do a lot for us, which we could do later, but... maybe we take it for that reason. This plus the Luna's Grace isn't terrible here. We could potentially just replace this with Lucky as well. Yeah, I don't mind having a ranged unit, actually, now that I think about it. 5 attack ranged is quite large. I actually kind of want the Wicked Witch, given what we've gone so far, because it allows us to protect ourselves from Earthquake a little bit more. So I think we're going to do that, and we can even not run this Lucky if we want, and we can put this like so. We can do it something like this. Or we can just swap these. I think we'll try it like this. Obviously this would have been really good with Pup as well, but... I do think that this is probably the board that gives us the best chance. Now this Donkey is quite large, so they're going to get 1 summon out of it, but they won't get more than 1, so... looks like they take 7 here. We could kidnap against Horsemen. It's not terrible. Kidnap gives us a decent chance to get a unit that's maybe a little bit stronger than what we have now. Let me see when they took damage. So Horseman has been taking damage the last couple of turns, so they're probably not super strong. I think it's actually okay here. I will triple the Mim. I think tripling is fine here. Boots are really nice, actually. I may even just do this. And then we can run, like, the Minotaur and then roll. I would take the Mummy, but not really in this spot. There is an argument for this Lucky here being in, but I think the 10 attack Spellweaver is probably the ideal, rather than taking extra damage. What did we steal? We stole a Tiny. That's not exactly what we would have wanted there. I don't know if we could have actually taken this Familiar at all. It's the first opponent that's actually at a ranged back row here. The stag attacking also kind of sucks. Looks like we're fine. Not taking damage is really important. I don't care that much about like losing combat. Like ideally, I would be winning combat, but losing combat doesn't matter nearly as much as, or sorry, not getting a good unit is less important than just winning. So we're gonna take Vulture, even though I don't love vultures. I actually think that it's really strong on this board. The Hippocampus is okay on this board, but I don't think we're really going for the Hippocampus line. I think ideally we're just trying to get some better stuff and then eventually just switch into a different comp later. I would like to find EXP realistically after this turn. I'm even considering this Sheep and Wolves Clothing. Like, it's pretty strong. The only thing is, like, it's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, like 24 stats on the Vulture. It's pretty big. Like, this is nice, but it's really only a 3/3. I think we'll grab it. This is still vulnerable to Earthquake. I don't know if it matters if they Earthquake us, but... Wow, that's so fucked. They did cast the goddamn Lightning Bolt. On their 4-0 turn, nonetheless. I mean, I guess get fucked, right? Unbelievable. This just gets to trigger in one fucking turn for a 5? Like, are you kidding me? Actually unreal. Attack left, so we don't take damage. I don't even know if they could have picked. I don't even know if they could have intentionally picked better fucking combat RNG for them in that spot. Jesus Christ. Actually ridiculous. Like, I like Crown of Atlas. I think we're just going to take Dark Contract. And then we're just going to play for tempo for a bit. Like, given how this game has gone just from that combat alone, I think we're going to just pivot a little bit. That's really frustrating. Like, I don't know if we should have lost in that spot at all. And they absolutely shouldn't have gotten to trigger their fucking thing for free. That's so messed up. I don't really want the mummies, though. All we have is this monster manual with nothing to go with it, which is kind of awkward. I'd really like to see some evil things. Like, this is fucking butts. Kind of, like, I don't know what to do here. Like, we haven't seen a Sporko as far as I know. I guess we just sit and hope that this is good enough to get top 4. I don't know if we can kill the Geppetto here. We're basically in the mirror, except they have the same board as us, but giving their units +4/+4. Which is not ideal, obviously. I think we have more animals, so our vulture might be good enough. If we can kill them, that would be a really good way to go. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. This kills here, and then we tie. Well, I guess we ran out of steam for the doom rolling. I don't know. We've just, like, literally found nothing after the first few shops. Pretty tilted about that, to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I guess we take the Wicked Witch. Like, this is so fucked up. We take it because it's bigger here. We could take the Spellweaver. I don't think that's actually better. Jesus. Like, I almost think that I have to the end next turn. So we're going to take damage here, too. I don't really see how we don't, actually. Yeah, maybe I should have been doing the mummy stuff with the monster manual. Kind of just ignored the monster manual this whole time. Oh good, our bearded vulture's about to get fucking cucked here. Great. I don't know if we have enough stats then, without our support. It doesn't look like we do. I mean, that was a good kill. We need to kill the Sporko. Yeah, we take damage here. We break the egg and take damage here because they killed our back row. So I don't like vultures. It has no future and it just like isn't good enough as a unit. Let's eat this. So we can get to 6 and at least try something better. And here's another vulture. I don't think we're Aeoning. Can probably buy this Sporko though over the Mim. Trying to figure out where I put this other vulture. Maybe we just run one. Put it in over here, I guess. Then these are really small. We know that they're big-ass trees, so I don't know if this is going to be good enough. Like, we lose most of our front row stats if we position like this. Because this is actually better than the Sporko as far as attack. If we put this in, we're representing an additional... well, okay, let's see what the vultures are. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 24. So this is representing a 27, 27, and this is giving 6, 12. So it's basically the same, except on front row units instead of back row units. Yikes. I think I'm going to try and find a Medusa. I think at 32 health, a Medusa is our best bet to try and get to top 4. They have Horn, Lady of the Lake, Baby Root. Like, where did they get a 5? 3... They must have Runestones that, I guess. Attack over here. We can attack this one. Well, maybe the Charon will just kill all of our opponents. I don't know. Well, BBD died immediately, which I guess is fine. We're gonna switch to full scam now. I think we're out of this, and we're gonna try and switch to mostly scam. I think that's our best bet here, to be honest. Still don't think the Mummy is it, but this Medusa's probably fine. We can probably run the double dog, right? Here's another Sporko. Trying to decide if the other Sporko makes sense. I like the Medusa a lot. I don't mind these. These are a lot worse now. Depends on if we want to try for a tier 3 treasure. I don't think I want to give up these for the tier 3. I would have probably ended this turn if I had another gold. Sell these two and eat one. I don't know if it's worth selling 4 gold for this. I think we'll just sit. We're likely not going to die against BBD here. So that's good. This is going to trigger twice, though. Oh no, it only triggers once because they're just actual trophy. Or they're no hero power now. I don't know if we actually win this even still. I guess we do, but just barely. They had a really good setup. Okay, we're against the Sphinx, who is not going to be 6 this turn, I don't think. We'll take the Sheep in Wolf's Clothing here. We really don't necessarily need this monster manual after this turn, but we do need it for now. I don't really need this Dark Contract much anymore. Let's take the Fork or the coin over the Dark Contract. I think we'll take Fork. I don't believe that we're casting Pigmorph. I think we need to improve our board some this turn. Honestly, it probably is Baby Bear. Even though I don't like it much. Oni King is interesting. No, I don't think so. I think we have to weirdly position like this to make sure that this kills something. It gets us up to a 5, but I don't think that's going to do it. Could Sporko to buff more, but it's like we're here a little early and we just like find nothing. I don't think we can Herc either. I don't really want another Baby Bear without without a Bearstein. I don't know. And that's a good hit. That helps a lot. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, because they're huge with the Shoulder Fairies. Have to see what the spell is. Deal 1 doesn't do much. This not having attack is actually pretty terrible for us. That's not good. Our board's really bad. And I don't know what to do to fix it, but we did make top 4, so I guess we played for garbage tempo and we got garbage tempo out of it, so it will work for that purpose. I guess we don't need this anymore. take a Nian. Paw could be good, actually. Okay. Alright, so we have a new plan. Now that we have a paw. So what are we cutting? Probably one of these. Because this thing is just bigger, right? This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is plus 15, 15. So it's just the same as the Nian without that. We'll keep them potentially for the treasure, but we need to hit this Medusa so they don't just scam us. Okay, that's good. We have a chance now. What got pigged of ours? Sporko? That's fine. Okay, we need that to attack the apple tree. Rough. Okay, well, we don't win this, but we don't die either. And now we're against the Karen, which we actually can't beat. That's less good, I suppose. Grumble's nice, but doesn't really improve our board enough for me to worry about that. This doesn't really improve our board enough either. Like, I honestly really do think it's just Bearstein at this point that improves our board. Double Lightning Bolt gives us a chance to scam their supports if they're still on the horn. Which has some merit. Can't really Good Boy. We could do another Baby Bear instead of the Sheep and Wolves clothing, though it isn't a massive upgrade. The other Medusa might be a better upgrade, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to take. And there's our Bearstein. We'll see. We'll see. If we can survive this one with the double back row lasers, then it doesn't look like we're going to. We're just dead here. Kill this. No. Unfortunate. Our out has been scammed, so... Our scam out has been scammed, so we have no chance. Yeah. Okay, well. Unsurprisingly, the person who got to scale forever killed everybody, or killed me, so we'll take fourth. Fourth, sure. We'll take fourth. It'll still allow us to get just enough points to squeak in at the 36. So our tiebreakers are pretty dog shit. However, we did make it, so it's fine. You know, we'll try to do a little bit better on Sunday. I am going to likely end my stream for just a little bit so that I can take off the delay. I'll probably go do a quick stretch break. We'll get a little snack, and then once I'm done with that, I'll come back and we will go ahead and jump back into it and play some ladder or whatever. So, cool. All right. Well, we got our 36 points. Good enough for day 2, I suppose. So. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. I will be back in just a little bit, and we'll do some ladder games.